Hey everyone. For everyone that doesn't know, my name is Calissa and I have TAR syndrome. Over the course of the years and months that I've been talking about different people and having TAR syndrome, and I've showed you videos and pictures and talked about just all different kinds of things. So me and my mom was cleaning up our house one day, and we just came across some stuff that I thought might interest you and give you a little bit of what I was talking about earlier in my videos about me having surgeries and everything that I went through, going back and forth to the Shriners in Shreveport, Louisiana, which they are a big help. That was a big part of my life growing up. So we came across the very first letter from the Shriners. It just states that they're sending me an application for the treatment and where they're located and how to get there. And it's called the Shriners Hospital for Crippled Children. They are a big part of my life, and I'm very thankful to be a Shriners kid. Also, we came across, I think I might have showed you one splint, but this was my very last splint made from the Shriners when I had my last surgery, which was called the butterfly surgery. So this is the last splint I had. Also, we came across something very interesting. I know in a previous video, I talked about I have a hole in my elbow where they put pins in to straighten my left arm. Well, we came across the pins. Let me just get them out. I didn't think my mom kept all this stuff, but she actually did. I'm glad she did, so I can show everyone what I was talking about. Okay, this long metal pin was in this left arm, and it's actually like a very sharp pin. It's like a nail. It's got a nail head and like a nail end. It's very pointy and it's very skinny and it's metal. This was in my left arm. Yeah, because they inserted it. Let me take my bracelet off. They inserted it through my fingers, through my arm. That's why I have like a scar on top of a scar right here, because they did this arm twice. So they stuck these pins. It's another one. Let me get it out. So they stuck these pins in my left arm. And when it was time for them to come out, they came out through this little hole. That means it was healing. And I think I was in kindergarten maybe when it happened, because I was so freaked out. My teachers were freaked out. So you think kindergarten, I was about 5 or 6. So 5 or 6-year-old freaked out, and the teachers freaked out because they don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I just know I see metal pins coming out my arm, and it wasn't like it was hurting. It wasn't hurting at all. it just freaked me out that I had something coming out of my arm. And it freaked my teachers out that I had something coming out of my arm. So, I think they called my mom, and it wasn't fully healed. So for it to properly heal, we kind of like slid the pins back in the hole. And so I think I was at my grandmother's house one day, and I was playing with my cousins, and they automatically just slipped out. And I got freaked out. Everybody got freaked out. And when we went back, I think I was going to the Shriners every 6 months. So when we went back to the Shriners, they said it has completely healed, and we can either throw the pins away or we can keep them as souvenirs. We decided to keep them, you know. So these are the pins that was in my left arm that made the little hole. Okay. I'm going to end this video for right now, but I'm going to do a part 2. My part 2 of the video is called His Creation, My Purpose, His Plan. I'm going to give a little advice to people that are different, because it's a lot that go on in our mind, and depression can hit us, and it can hit us so hard that we want to die. I've been in that place. It's not good. And I just want to share a little bit of my story, my testimony with you. So I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to come back part 2. Thanks.